Good morning, Lancaster Catholic.
I'm Stephanie Leader.
I'm Connor O'Grady.
And I'm Sarah Hartman.
It's Friday, May 1st, 2015.
Early dismissal, Schedule A, rotation 8-9.
This is the Weekend Review.
Riots rock Baltimore while an earthquake rocks Nepal.
GMOs become GM No's at Chipotle.
Another big high school in Lancaster says no to the healthy lunch program.
The president serves up laughs at the White House Correspondents' Dinner.
Lady Gaga becomes an official icon.
And our iconic prom is happening tonight.
This Saturday, Nepal, home of the world's highest peak, Mount Everest, was struck by its strongest earthquake in more than 80 years. The quake was registered as a 7.8 and was 22 times more powerful than the one that rocked Haiti in 2010. Although the death toll has already risen over 5,600, Nepal's prime minister expects it to exceed 10,000. But there was a glimmer of hope today as rescuers pulled a teenager wearing a New York Yankees shirt from the rubble. He's been buried for 5 days.
Since Freddie Gray's death on April 19th, while in police custody, tensions have been running high in Baltimore. On Monday, protesters and rioters took the streets and started vandalizing buildings and setting cars on fire. When Toya Graham saw her son among the rioters, she took matters into her own hands.
Maryland's governor declared a state of emergency and called the National Guard. One blogger wrote, "Maybe Baltimore should just send in the moms."
The events in Baltimore spilled all over into the sports world. Stephen Gervasilis has more on that.
Because of the riots in Baltimore, Wednesday's game at Camden Yards was the first game in Major League Baseball history that had no fans. They were kept out for security reasons. The Orioles played the White Sox. This was the third time they had to reschedule the game. The weekend games have been moved to Tampa Bay. Michael Jordan, arguably the greatest basketball player ever, started his NBA career in 1984. Now to be auctioned are the pair of his first worn shoes that he had. The Nikes have been sitting in a closet for 30 years and are said to be going for up for $50,000. The NFL draft started last night and will continue through the weekend. And tomorrow is the 141st running of the Kentucky Derby. Also this weekend, one of the most anticipated boxing matches in recent history is to be decided when Manny Pac-Man Pacquiao takes on Floyd Money Mayweather. I'm Stephen Gervasilis.
Father Messner has returned home to Sacred Heart Parish. Although he is not saying Mass yet, it shouldn't be long before he is able to. He has made a remarkable recovery since his fall off the rectory balcony in late February. Teachers and students from nearby Reynolds Middle School greeted him with a big sign saying, "Welcome home, Father Messner."
Furious 7 continues to break box office records. The action film passed the $1 billion mark at the international box office. It's now the third movie to ever reach that mark. Only Avatar and Titanic made more money worldwide.
But what's not profitable for many schools is the government's new Healthy Lunch program. Schools complain that they are losing money because the kids don't like the food. Schools around the country are opting out of Michelle Obama's Healthy, Hunger-Free Kids campaign. In our area, Hempfield High School now joins Manheim Township and Manheim Central in going back to their own menus. Lancaster Catholic is not on the government food plan.
And speaking of food, who doesn't love Chipotle? On Monday, the Denver-based chain took a step to become even more popular. With 1,800 stores, Chipotle becomes the first national fast food chain to completely phase out GMOs. That's genetically modified foods. Chipotle is GM over it.
Barack Obama is known for his cool and calm demeanor. So this weekend, at the White House Correspondents' Dinner, the president poked fun at himself. Comedy Central's Keegan-Michael Key stood by the president as his anger translator, Luther.
We won't always see eye to eye. Oh, and CNN, thank you so much for the wall-to-wall Ebola coverage. For 2 whole weeks, we were one step away from the Walking Dead. And then he all got up and just moved on to the next thing. That was awesome. Oh, and by the way, just if you haven't noticed, you don't have Ebola.
The skit was the hit of the night at the annual event, which draws Washington politicians and Hollywood celebrities.
When it comes to celebrities, Lady Gaga is officially an icon in the music world. The 29-year-old pop sensation received the Contemporary Icon Award at the Songwriters Hall of Fame. This honor goes to artists who have achieved icon status in the pop music community. Her singles Applause and Poker Face are some of the most memorable hits that she's written.
Get ready for a memorable night. It's our prom night. With the theme of Life's a Beach, 263 LCHS students will be at the Eden Resort for a night full of fun and surprises. And a high school in Southern California got the surprise of a lifetime over the past weekend. Justin Bieber crashed LA's Chatsworth High School's senior prom because he said he never had a prom growing up. The students went crazy when they saw the surprise guest, singing and dancing next to him on the dance floor. Despite being mobbed by screaming fans all night, the Biebs said he had a pretty good time. And we hope everyone has a good time at the prom tonight. And have a great weekend, Crusaders!